Hello, Tophet Alliance Church family. Well, here we go again. No doubt you listened to the news announcements and heard about restrictions that are going to impact Christmas plans for all of us. I was not surprised, but I am still saddened as I process how that will affect Christmas plans for my family and for our church. So it was with a heavy heart that our Board of Elders made the decision to go to online-only services beginning December 20th. So about those restrictions. New guidelines for in-person faith gatherings come into effect on December 13th, restricting attendance to 15% of fire code capacity. For us, maximum attendance would then be 30 people. Even with this provision, virtual or online services are recommended. And so we will follow that recommendation, moving to online services only beginning December 20th. We will have services this weekend, December 12th and 13th, and this will provide an opportunity for people to gather in person again before Christmas. For our December 13th Sunday service, we will be subject to the reduced attendance limit. So to ensure that we're within capacity, we will require people to register in advance for the Sunday service. Not for the Saturday service, as the requirements don't come in until Sunday morning, but for Sunday, you have to register, and you can do that by emailing me, texting me, or calling me. And the contact information is in the email version of this update. The other significant change for both services is that we are going to ask people to exit the building immediately following the service. I know that we like to visit, but so does COVID, and so we will not give it that opportunity. What about Christmas Eve? Well, unfortunately, we will not be able to gather in person for a Christmas Eve service. I will plan to hold a Zoom Christmas Eve service that will include readings, a message, and perhaps some music. Let me know if you'd be willing to read one of the scripture passages during that service. But having said that, Zoom may have trouble keeping up with the demand on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So I plan to have a recorded Christmas Eve message posted online as well. Watch for details in the next weekly update. Quick word about tithes and offerings. You can continue to give tithes and offerings by e-transfer or by mailing in a check to Box 458 in Tofield. I will also be working from home much of the time, but I'll plan specific times to be at the office, specifically Tuesday and Wednesday next week, December 15, 16, and the following week, December 22 and 23, I'll be at the church office from 1 to 5 p.m. should you want to use the Interact machine or drop off your offerings then. And if none of those times work for you, call or text me to arrange an alternate time. So over the next few weeks, or it may stretch into over the next few months, let's find a time to talk. I'd love to connect with you and pray with you in a phone visit. Could you help me by sending me a text, email, or leaving me a voice message suggesting a few time slots that would work for you? Contact information is in the email version of this update. Also, be sure and add my cell number to your phone contacts, so I don't come up as an unknown number. I know many of you have heard my voice in the weekly updates or in weekly messages in person or weekly messages that you catch online, but it would be great to have a chance to hear your voice as well. So let's talk. This weekend, in our weekend services, we'll be considering the obscure Messiah, we'll be considering his family, and specifically the silent example of his father, Joseph. Was Joseph the strong, silent type? Scripture doesn't record a single word of what he spoke. Yet his willingness to hear and obey the voice of God provided the family that was home for 90% of the time that Jesus lived on earth. We have limited information about Joseph, but the snapshot of him in Matthew 1 and 2 reflects the character that enabled him to lead a family of faith that Jesus called home for most of his life. In Matthew 1 verse 24 it says, "When Joseph woke up, he did what the angel of the Lord had commanded him and took Mary home as his wife." I am looking forward to being together with my church family this weekend as we learn from Jesus' family. I hope you can come Saturday at 6:30 p.m. or Sunday at 10 a.m. if you register in advance for Sunday. And if you can't catch either of those, you can catch the message that we posted online later in the week. In this most unusual Christmas season, may you know the presence and encouragement of Jesus in an unusually powerful way. May God bless you richly. Take care.